Hi students, now we are solving a practical problem on income from house property. Arun is the owner of a house property in Delhi. Its municipal value rupees 75,000. Fair rent is rupees 1 lakh. Standard rent rupees 90,000. It has been lectured for rupees 90,000. The municipal tax payable by the owner comes to rupees 20,000, but the landlord has taken an agreement from the tenant would pay the tax directly to the municipality. The landlord, however, based the following expense on tenant's amenities under an agreement: water charges, lift maintenance, salary of gardener, and lighting of stairs. The landlord claims the following deductions: repair, land revenue, and collection charges. Compute income from house property. From this question, we can see that it was let out during the previous year for 12 months. Therefore, the income from house property is computed in this manner. Gross annual value, it is the expected rental value under clause A or actual rent under clause B, which is higher, less municipal tax paid by the assessee. Unrealized rent, we get net channel value. From net channel value, deduct 30% of net channel value for repairs and collection charges. Then interest and loan, we get income from house property. First of all, we have to compute gross annual value, and for gross annual value, we have to compute expected rental value under clause A. Expected rental value means the municipal value rupees 75,000 or fair rent rupees 1 lakh, which is higher but it cannot exceed standard rent. It means municipal value rupees 75,000, fair rent rupees 1 lakh, which is higher 1 lakh. The highest amount is the 1 lakh, but it cannot exceed standard rent. Here it exceeds standard rent. Therefore, we have to take 90,000. It is the expected rental value. Or municipal value rupees 75,000 or fair rent rupees 1 lakh, which is higher rupees 1 lakh. Compare it with the standard rent. Standard rent is 90,000. And take the lowest amount. That is 90,000 is the expected rental value. മുനിസിപ്പൽ വാല്യൂ ആണോ ഫെയർ റെന്റ് ആണോ ഏതാണ് വലുത് ഏതാണ് 1 lakh. അത് സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് റെന്റിനേക്കാൾ കൂടാൻ പാടില്ല, കൂടി. അതുകൊണ്ട് സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് റെന്റ് ആണ് എക്സ്പെക്റ്റഡ് റെന്റൽ വാല്യൂ. Expected rental value 90,000. The actual rent, it has been lectured for rupees 90,000. Rent received or receivable is 90,000. Municipal tax payable by the owner comes to rupees 20,000. But the landlord has taken an agreement from the tenant would pay the tax to the municipality. It means the municipal tax was paid by the tenant, not by the owner assessee. If the tenant paid municipal tax and repairs, nothing is to be adjusted for computing actual rent. Therefore, just ignore this point. Next, the landlord, however, bears the following expenses on tenant's amenities. These are the various expenses to be met by tenant. ഇത് വാടകക്കാരൻ വഹിക്കുന്ന ചെലവുകളാണ്. വാട്ടർ ചാർജസ്, ലിഫ്റ്റ് മെയിൻ്റനൻസ്, salary of gardener, and latest chases. But these are met by our owner assessee. In this case, we have to deduct these from actual rent received to arrive at actual rent. വാടകക്കാരൻ വഹിക്കേണ്ട വാട്ടർ ചാർജ്, ലിഫ്റ്റ് മെയിൻ്റനൻസ്, സാലറി ഓഫ് ഗാർഡനർ, ലേറ്റസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റേസ് ഇവിടെ ഉടമസ്ഥൻ അസസി വഹിക്കുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഈ 4 ഐറ്റംസും rent received നിന്ന് കുറയ്ക്കണം. So, computation actual rent received rupees 90,000 less expenses met by assessee on behalf of tenant. 1000, 1000, 1200, 800. Deduct these 4 items, we get 86,000. It is the actual rent. B equals actual rent. A expected rental value is 90,000. B actual rent is 86,000. Which is higher? 90,000. It is the gross annual value, 90,000. From this gross annual value, deduct municipal tax paid by the assessee. We had seen in this problem, the municipal tax was paid by the tenant, not by the assessee. Therefore, no deduction in respect of municipal tax paid, nil. Second deduction, unrealized rent. In this question, there is no unrealized rent. Therefore, net annual value 90,000. From this net annual value, deduct various deductions under section 24(1). First deduction, it is the standard deduction, 30% of the net annual value in respect of repairs and collection charges. Net annual value 90,000 into 30%, 27,000. 90,000 into 30%. This is the standard deduction. The second deduction under section 24(1) is interest on loan. Interest on loan taken for the construction or reconstruction, purchase or repair of the house property. In this problem, there is no interest on loan. There is no loan, there is no interest on loan. Therefore, it is nil. Deduct rupees 27,000 from rupees 90,000. We get income from house property rupees 63,000. See, first compute expected rental value. It is 90,000. B actual rent 86,000. A or B, which is higher, 90,000. From gross annual value, deduct municipal tax paid. In this case, there is no municipal tax. It is paid by tenant, not by the assessee. Therefore, nil. Then unrealized rent. In this problem, there is no unrealized rent. Then we get net annual value. From net annual value, less deductions under section 24(1). First, standard deduction in respect of repairs and collection charges, that is 30% of net annual value. Second, interest on loan, there is no interest on loan. Now we get income from house property, rupees 63,000. And in this problem, we can see some more items, repairs, land revenue, and collection charges. These items are not deductible while computing income from house property. In the problem, there may be repair charge or collection charge, land revenue. Land revenue means the taxes are levied by state government, or collection charges, or fire insurance premium, annual charges. These items are not deductible for the computation income from house property. So just ignore them. So thank you.